All right, we are here after the big freeze. We'll ignore the fact that there's brown, dirty icicles. I'm not sure what that's all about, but it is cold here. Hello, welcome back to Titan Wash Tech. You join us here in Portland, Tennessee, where we are looking at the aftermath of the massive winter storm that came through mid-January 2026. It is one big ice rink here. All of the heaters, everything is iced up. The heaters, the blowers rather. We got ice all over, we got icicles. We got this awesome water feature that became an icicle here, the old security camera. And I have no idea what's made that water brown, but did you just bend the metal? We're gonna try and make this safe, see if anything works. Try and open up. Whoa, oh. Do it for the boys. We've actually been quite lucky. It has been 55 degrees here in the pump room. We left a little heater running. So the pump room is nice and thawed. And there's a water leak because there was always a water leak here. This still doesn't work. We're hoping this has worked. Our blow down system with our RV antifreeze, which is down there in the corner. Let's see, has anyone been through the automatic today? I think we had 3 people yesterday, even though the lot hasn't been plowed. None today, but 3 yesterday. Let's see if anything works. Okay, it's still really cold. I'm not holding out much hope here, but let's see if we get anything.
Thank you.
Yeah. I have a feeling we are stuck. Ah, we have high pressure water. Okay, that's something.
Oh, look at this! Look at this!
Let's see. Nothing on the foam brush. That's a shame, because that's meant to have the RV stuff in it. Let's try the triple foam and see how that fared. Okay, I hear air over here. That's something. Oh, we just got triple foam come out of here. Oh, fucking A! Oh, I shouldn't swear. Yeah. This is 100% because we got the blowdown working. That's amazing. It is. It's currently about 30 degrees. Can you believe one of our neighbors complained about our announcer that lives next to the train line? It's currently about 30 degrees here, but it feels like it's 19. It was down to 3 overnight. So the fact that we've got anything coming through these lines now is purely because of the blowdown and the fact that we've got the RV antifreeze on there. I'm going to wait and see if we pull any chemical through. Right now we've just got water, but the fact that the lines are not frozen is a huge plus. So we'll do the same check with bay 2 now. And the tyre brush actually doesn't have the blowdown connected. I keep forgetting that that's not part of the system. I do need to run air to that as we upgrade to our own home built system. But there we go, high pressure water, we're there. Tire cleaner, we're not expecting to work. Well, I can hear it, it's trying. That line, you hear the line, it's very crusty in there. That'll thaw up real quick though if we put that in the pump room. Foam brush, let's see. I don't like that it's facing the wall, but foaming straight away. I am genuinely blown away by how well this has worked. Look at that. It's been below freezing for days. Try the triple foam. Ooh, my fingers are going numb. Okay, I hear air. That's a good sign. You can see the line bobbing. That normally means there's chemical en route. Ah, we got a leak up there. But chemical's getting that far. And it looks like just the tip might be frozen. Okay, this is salvageable. Oh. It's sure trying. Oh yeah, we'll have to fix that leak. So the fact that this isn't working great isn't the end of the world. But it's trying, look at it go. Oh baby! Alright, so we have all of the bays working. We have not put the hoses on because we're still frozen and we haven't had the plow come through yet. The plow is a day late, but we had a lot more ice in Middle Tennessee so it's slowing all of the icing down. But you can see it's slick and just really dangerous. So keep the hoses off, keep the cones out, that way no one even tries to use it. We've also turned the meter boxes off. So the guys have arrived to sort and to clear the lot of ice because it is pretty dangerous. I want to show you something I just noticed. And the wash select to here where we had the freezing rain obviously has the icicles, but the entire change slot and the bill acceptor is frozen up.
Hello, welcome to our car wash.
All right, it is day 2 and trying to thaw the big freeze. We're here in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. It's still below freezing and it might get to freezing briefly. Our lot has been cleared, which is pretty cool on the front side. The only issues we have is, well, there was a bit more of a snow drift. The piles couldn't get in here because they don't want to damage the drains. And unfortunately, the back side of the building is still pretty icy. So I've already started spreading some salt. We don't have the best salt spreader here, so I've been doing it by hand, which is not super awesome, but it's still pretty slick. I'm gonna come around here with a shovel, try and get it open. Our automatic is working just fine, 50 degrees in there. We've kept it nice and warm and toasty, but the exit is perilous. Ooh, fudge. So it's pretty slippery still. We've got to clear more and more of this ice. We've got a huge ice mountain that'll probably be here through to the spring now. Unfortunately, as that melts, it's gonna run down here and freeze. So all best plans into that. But yeah, generally speaking, the lot's in pretty good shape, but it's still cold. We are having people pull in though. When it's around freezing, people want to get the salt off with the hope that there's not going to be any more salt. But they're still actively spreading. I don't really know why people want to wash their car when it's this cold, but hey, if we can help them out, if we can make a little bit of money through this like terrible business week, that will help because we still have bills to pay. The mortgage doesn't stop just because it snows. So join me as we dig up a little bit more of this lot. Might try and put the hoses on, see if everything still powers on nicely after being cold for a few days. And power down feels a little bit like Apollo 13, trying to power things up in the cold. But you know, in the spirit of doing things which are amusing, that's actually why I got the camera out, because I just found this entire thing is one whole slab. I might be able to, oh, it's gonna break, but I don't know. It's one whole slab, so that's pretty satisfying. Simple things, eh? Oh, I ruined it. So, I thought the ice was our biggest problem. Unfortunately, over the weekend when we were snowed in, this heater tripped its thermal runaway and it got down to 28 degrees in here. And I genuinely thought that we might be okay. This plastic here, PVC for the spot-free feed has separated, shows you how cold it was. And now I can't get any water to come through to the pumps. So I'm taking the head off one of the pumps to try and see what the issue is. But all I can get right now is the motor spinning dry, or the pump spinning dry, which I obviously don't want. I did it for a few seconds and it already got warm, so we don't want to warp the head. Just another problem. There we go. A little bit of red neck, but sometimes you have to do that. Okay, I've got water coming out. That's a good sign. Now, it's 55 degrees in here, so it really shouldn't be a problem anymore. Interesting. All right, I mean, there's nothing obvious there. Put it back on. We'll run it with the head a little bit loose, just to see if it leaks, see if it's actually pumping water. I'm sure there is a pin order that you're supposed to put these back in, but I have no idea what it is. Okay, I figured out the issue. The boom was frozen. So just a reminder, the low pressure functions here are all on a blowdown system. You can actually see the chemical there from where I tested it. It's not connected up top, but you'll see the chemical there. Maybe some triple foam as well. But the high pressure hose was not. And I thought we had blown all the water out of it by running one of the functions without a product attached. But alas, now it's working. All right, that's not as scary as I thought. Thought for a second that we'd blown the pumps or the pumps are frozen. So, okay, onwards. All right, believe it or not, it is still the same day. I've just warmed up slightly, so I'm only in a sweater. I think bay 1 is ready to go. I've just put the hoses back on. Come with me as we test this. So we're running through CryptoPlay's remote activation for now. This is the tire brush. Okay. So I'll turn the chemical up slightly. I just put a new regulator on there as that was one of the parts that was broken. And you can see slightly too many air bubbles in that. Though it does look pretty good now that it's actually foamed up. These things vary so much with the temperature, like how much air and mixture you have. I'm gonna let that one settle for a minute. If anything, there might be too much chemical now. Oh, okay, what's something to tinker with, but it's working. High pressure soak. Pump's got a little bit of a shimmy to it, which is not ideal, but that's gonna be a fix for another day. Okay, high pressure soap is good. We know that the rinse is good. Foam brush. Oh, it's gonna get my ladder. Quick, 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 quick. These are the Musmatic hoses. They kink. Oh, and it's frozen at the kink. Son of a. I just had the hose off, and as you can see from the wall, the chemical was flowing up there, but alas, I'll have to take this hose off. Okay, one more thing to do. We'll ignore the big ice pile over there is another thing to do. And triple foam. Nothing. Ah, that breaks my heart. I think this is the night and day difference. You can see, even with a blowdown system, you need something like antifreeze in there to keep it thawed. Okay. Gonna take the boom off. And one thing I want to do, because I'm not really a fan of these Musmatic hoses anymore, I like them on the high pressure guns, but the foam brush, they're just a pain. I'm going to switch it over for... Oh, we've got a new leak up there to look at. All right, we'll have to figure out where that's coming from. Hope that's not the metal. Otherwise, it'll be time for some JB Weld. But I'm going to use the Car Wash Superstore's 3/8 16-foot hose with a very small like bend protector on it. See how that survives. They're very economical hoses. I haven't used them on a foam brush before, but good a time as any, really. This is the time when you go through equipment because the temperature is so extreme. There we go. I was confident it showed willing for just a second. That's what you get for being overconfident. Oh, how annoying. We know the hose isn't frozen. Could the brush be frozen? Possibly. Is the pump even running? Oh, the pump is running at 0 PSI. Well, that's not going to work. All right, there we go. Okay. Just tighten this up again. It seems to get airlocked. I wonder if we're blowing air back through the solenoid from the blowdown. Something to look at, something to consider. Should be a check valve though. And there we have it. There we have it. Would it pass the Chris Atkins test? When it is negative, when it's below freezing, we'll take it. We'll take it. We can tune it in the future. Which means the last problem, and the hardest to solve of them all, is this. Woo! The backlot is acceptable-ish, but I just don't know if someone's going to get out of the bay. I mean, I guess we could try. It's my car. I could try. Whatever. Maybe whatever my Tesla weighs will be heavy enough to break up the ice. There's loads of traction. Okay, it has been a long day and it's getting cold again. But look how beautiful the sunset is here in Kentucky. I have bay 1 and 2 fully operational. I'm gonna keep them closed overnight. I'm gonna have my daily guy come and put some salt down again in the morning. I'll salt before I leave, salt again in the morning. Check everything's still working. With the blowdown, it should be good. I'm gonna put the RV antifreeze on before I leave. But bay 3 and 4, the reality of running a car wash is that these bays, I just can't recover them right now. I will have to add them to our blowdown system. This was the perfect test. This is exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to prove at one site with antifreeze that it would work completely. This site, test was kind of ruined because the pump room froze due to that faulty heater. But the lines are clear, but we've got obstructions in the tips. We don't want that. That's where the antifreeze is going to kick in. And then the 2 bays that had nothing, they are cock or use to anybody. They are completely out of action and will be until I can thaw them. That's just what it's like running a car wash through the winter. Just collecting quarters. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.